Welcome, pen friends. This is Tom with Gold Spot Pens. We have invaded Long Island to come to Kenro Industries. I have at my right here, we have Ryan from Kenro, and we're here to take a look at a few different products, actually, one of which being the Montegrappa, and this is called the Moon Landing?
Moon Landing, yeah.
So Ryan, let's just kind of maybe give people some background on what you do for Kenro Industries and your involvement.
I am the national sales manager at Kenro Industries. So I wish I could just paint myself with one brush and say that I just handle the sales end of things, but really the job is pretty involved. It spans everywhere from product development, marketing, sales, anything that has to do with this company. I kind of have my hand in it a little bit.
I think that's generally like the culture of everybody that's here. From
Jack of all trades, yeah. I think
everybody's involved with doing everything here. So, but one of the things you handle is a lot of the new product, and you
Absolutely.
talk about a lot of the new releases that come out from Italy. One of which being this exquisite-looking moon landing collection, which is coming out this year because it is the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing.
Exactly.
1969. If you guys could do the math on that, we'll go door in the face technique and talk about the $8,000.
We're going to go to $8,000.
Yeah, let's go that route, and then we'll step it back and just say, like, okay, well, that's a regular edition.
So the $8,000 one, and if you don't want that one, we have this.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So the $8,000 piece, which Tom is referring to, is the limited edition version of the Moon Landing from Montegrappa. It's available in fountain pen and rollerball. And which one do you have there, Tom? That happens to be
this is the
rollerball. So this is a good one to actually show as an example. It is actually a sterling silver limited edition, quite a substantial pen, with some iridescent resins and mother of pearl looking resins here. But really the interesting part is the ability for the pen to kind of have this little mechanism which creates a shuttle leaving the mothership. It's a little fun gimmick, and Montegrappa's really done a nice job with a lot of the pens that they've introduced this year in having some sort of animation involved in the pen. So this happens to be the rollerball. They made, I believe, 179 pieces on the rollerball, and the fountain pen is of 363 pieces, which is a little bit of an added facet with this particular piece because this one does detach just like the other one, and you can see the demonstrator window in here with the fountain pen, but there is also an additional mechanism to help fill the pen, which is a piston fill. So you can see that come up and down as well.
Yeah, so not only does it have the neat feature of it being able to separate, but then at the same time it actually helps in being able to fill the pen, because then you can actually see, is ink going into the pen, and am I drawing up anything? So it's like a little window.
And it's a nice desk accessory. As you can see from the bottom here, you have these little propeller rockets down at the bottom. The pen actually stands very nicely. Voila.
And you want to make sure it doesn't take a tumble either.
No, not an $8,100 version. The rollerball, just for everyone's information, retails for $7,140.
Now, one of the cool things I really think it kind of gets missed, and of course we'll get this with the, like looking at it in detail with the B-roll, is that mother of pearl resin is just, it looks like a white pen when you just kind of hold it at a distance, but then when you really start to look at the detail on it, those little details like start to show up as far as like the swirls and the resin and different color variations that are in there.
And it does, I mean, like you said, looking at it from afar, maybe just the black and white looks quite simplistic, but from what I hear from Montegrappa in the manufacturing process is fusing these kinds of materials together, so even this striations of black and white is a really difficult challenge. So it's not just, making these materials, linear like this is just something that's extremely difficult to do.
Yeah, I can see like the little top too also looks like that's the actual capsule, I believe that.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that looks really cool too.
So you have a little insignia, 500th anniversary of the moon landing up at the top here. United States all over it, of course, USA.
USA, all the way, baby.
So Tom is writing with the Montegrappa 18 karat gold medium nib. This pen is also available in extra fine, medium, broad, 1.1 and 1.5 millimeter stub. Now, for those of you that can't afford or would prefer to not spend $8,000 on a pen, we do have the open-ended edition here, stainless steel, which is really a handsome pen. I wish I had it with us, but the packaging is really incredible. It's a replica of the cases that they utilized to bring some of the moon rocks back when they went on this first expedition. So this is a stainless steel. It kind of looks titanium looking, but it's stainless steel. Fountain pen with a number 6 JoWo nib.
Everything lines up, all, clip lines up with the nib, lines up with all of the rest of the decoration on it. It's a kind of like, it's got a matte finish on the stainless steel.
Like I said, it almost looks like titanium, even though it's not.
It does, yeah. And the limited edition there has got the 18 karat gold nib on
Correct,
there.
yep.
And this has got the stainless steel JoWo.
So this will be available for the first time. Montegrappa will be offering the 1.1 and 1.5 millimeter stub nibs. It'll also be available in extra fine, fine, medium, and broad.
Very cool. And this clip too, it's got like the tension clip that's on there.
Again, this will be available in fountain pen, rollable, and ballpoint. I think the fountain pen is $495, the rollable $475, and the ballpoint $450.
And so this is open-ended as
it's
far
open-ended,
as the, okay.
exactly.
So
yep.
there's no limited edition number on it, but made in Italy for the United States.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly.
So what Tom is using there is the Montegrappa medium JoWo number 6 nib. This pen is also available in extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and it's also available for the first time in 1.1 and 1.5 millimeter stub nibs as well. How's that nib feel, Tom?
It feels like a stainless steel, JoWo nib. I mean, it's got great flow. Filled up the converter right away. The feeling is it's pretty smooth right off the bat. Even though this pen does feel quite heavy, it doesn't feel incredibly uncomfortable to write with. It still feels, especially with the cap posted, it is a solid pen. And the section is decently long enough to grab on here, and even though the step is quite pronounced, that's right here, it's still it's quite comfortable to hold.
It's not slippery either, I don't think.
No, it's kind of like it's got a matte finish on there, so it definitely gives you plenty to hold on to here.
The launch date for the Montegrappa moon landing pen will be the end of April. There will be an open-ended edition, which is shown right here, available in fountain pen, rollable, and ballpoint. And there will be a limited edition version, which is quite substantial, available in rollable and fountain pen.
Dearly priced, as I've heard.
Dearly priced,
yes,
exactly.
I like that. I like that expression. But it's limited. So if you're a space fan, you love the moon landing, you love the Apollo missions. You may have a few other pens in different manufacturers that also make rocket pens, and this has got to be a big conversation piece, something that you would have out as part of your collection of, let's say, other nostalgic memorabilia from that era, and this is a perfect 50th anniversary commemoration for that epic event. So, it's one of mankind's greatest achievements. So how can you not, right?
I say maybe pull the trigger on this one.
Yeah, I would probably say it's worth maybe taking out a second mortgage or something.
Why not?
All right, so that does it for the Montegrappa moon landing pen, and you could always find these at goldspot.com. And as always, stay inky, my friends. Take care.